What's up YouTube? COD4Man221 here, and welcome to my new series, Company of Heroes 2 Tactics series. What this series is planning to do is I'm going to look at different tactical aspects of the game, or just basic tactics I like to use in matches that I'm going to highlight and kind of show you guys how to use them. So for the first one, we're going to be using the buildings. So I'm going to discuss buildings in this episode, how to use them effectively. I'm going to show how to destroy them, and basically how to assault a building that's technically an enemy hardpoint. So yeah, let's get into the video here. So you can see this first clip on the Americans. You can see this guy has a ton of Volksgrenadiers in this building, but this building's a great building because it has 6 windows he can shoot at. So it's going to be, more of his guys are going to be able to shoot at my men here. So keep in mind, whenever you man a building, see which way the windows are facing and how many guys you could possibly have shooting out them. It doesn't make sense to have 12 guys here. So you can see this is an example of a little house here. Only one window for my machine gun to shoot out of. So they may have to be coming from that certain direction. That's very important. Having enough men to be able to shoot out those windows. And depending, if you just have one window, there's no point in putting 6 guys in that building. Those are good buildings to man, others aren't. So this is an example where my guys are in the building. This is a machine gun. You can see we have 5 windows there. And my machine gun's going to start taking shots at them. You can see he's actually taking a shot from the roof there. On top of that little guy there. See, this house, however, only has 1 guy in it. So you can see right here. Slow it down. Okay. So you can see right here, I have my machine guns that are going to both start taking shots into them. These guys are running a nice flanking force to protect me from these units. I'm going to move up behind some cover here and start flaming this. So we're in cover, we're going to start flaming that house. That is how you take a position right there. Focus on the front with some kind of suppression fire the machine guns. Get your guys around the flank, or use other troops to screen. You can see my machine guns here were a nice screen for these guys, and this dude's just screwed. As flamethrowers being shot at by 2 machine guns, and I have these grenadiers that are helping to screen. I'm going to protect make sure you protect your Pioneer, Combat Engineer squad, or whatever the American and Overcommando West equivalent is. Anyway, that's how you take a position there. That's how you take a house. So like I was saying about the flamethrowers, you're going to want to have some kind of troops in front of your flamethrowers, whether it be a grenadier or just some conscripts or something, to have that machine gun or initial enemy guys start shooting at. Usually people put machine guns in houses, right? So you're going to have something to have that machine gun focus and target on. Then you can use flank around the left or right side, or even someone's up the middle. You got to be careful because the machine gun can suppress multiple units coming directly at it. Just got to get those infantry around the side like I did with those Pioneer squads. And I also had troops protecting them. I had my 2 Grenadiers protecting them from possible peanut troops that were coming around the side. So that's how you overwhelm a position. That's a very isolated position. So sometimes you don't always have to make a frontal assault. You can destroy them. So I'm going to show you an example. Here's a 120mm mortar. Mortar there. 120mm mortar. Quite deadly against buildings, and has super long range compared to the 82mm mortar. So mortars are extremely powerful. This is 120mm variant. Now you can see that house got pretty much destroyed there. Imagine there's a machine gun in there. Easy way to deal with that to them. 1 or 2 of them. I'd go with about 1. They are pretty expensive, about 400 manpower. You can also use your anti-tank gun. And you can see these 120mm mortars are very effective. Here's another example of them just completely destroying a house. This is a small one I had my machine gun in earlier. You know, just 1 window and a door, basically. So, yep, that got destroyed there. Let's go on to the ATs. So here's my AT guns. This is going to be a double point. AT guns, you can attack buildings, right? You have that barrage with your gun there. Pretty effective, I suppose. It is pretty expensive. One of the things that's underutilized in Fish 2 is attack move. It's also A, it's on the bottom right corner there. You can basically destroy any building, just have your men constantly attack that. And you probably want to use it with a flamethrower if you have parts behind your lines with the Paramount to the OKW. Also very good against just being able to hit these static targets, and also being able to attack like bunkers and everything. So this is very good at destroying buildings. I mean, if you're going to lose a building, you might as well destroy it if you can, not have your enemy be able to garrison it. Alright, there you can see the church has been destroyed. One thing I just want to quickly point out, when a building's destroyed, I believe it gives your men less cover inside of it. You can see they're very exposed to any kind of fire here. It's not so much of a building anymore as basically just an open, not even, like more like an open trench. So I just want to quickly point that out. And try to garrison buildings that are mostly, you know, don't have a bunch of holes in them or aren't about to fall down on your men. Garrisoning troops in a building like that could easily collapse. You could lose full squads that way. So So one of the last things I want to cover is when you have a machine gun in a building, it's not going to automatically target. You often have to click an attack order to suppress a certain unit. So you can just see that quick clip there of my men. I had to click on that unit there to have them suppress a specific unit. Always, if you see a flamethrower coming at you, immediately target that. It will suppress them, put them to the ground. Don't let them get close enough to your building to start shooting flamethrowers. Also, be aware of penal troops. They do carry satchel charges. They can often take down a building in one hit. So you got to be very aware of having a hard point like that and having a penal troop just toss a satchel and you just lose all your men in that building. Also keep in mind that you only want to have about one squad in the building and never garrison a sniper in the building. It gives the enemy it's too easy for the enemies to be able to see that there's snipers in there and target you with a mortar or something. Keep your snipers in camouflage. Who knows, maybe later we'll have a series on snipers. Anyway, we got one more clip here and then the video is going to be over. And the last clip here is my shock troops with a grenade. Now keep in mind you can toss grenades into buildings and using smoke to help cover your men and get them closer to a building. So that's just a quick little clip there about being able to use grenades. Same thing with penal troops. If you're on a heavy industrial map and you believe that your opponents are going to make a lot of machine guns, go for that special rifle command. Get your guys, get a bunch of penal troops so they can have satchel charges to blow up those buildings and destroy your enemy basically that way. So if you guys learned a little bit about buildings and being able to use them, how to attack them in this video, let me know some feedback. This is my first video so far for this series, and let me know in the comments down below what kind of things you want me to do. I have one I was thinking about talking about cover, the different guards between heavy, light, and medium, and then talking about directional cover and kind of showing some examples of how units in cover completely destroy other units. Just kind of just some basics like that. So please leave me some feedback. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me some feedback down below as I already mentioned, and leave a like if you enjoyed. COD4Man221 signing off.